ain't got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm tryna get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. The red, Shades like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price of blue, yo. That's my right hand man. We out in Shibuya, outside in Japan. Stripes running on me like Kruger. What's it to, yo? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. You look at Chicago. Because they're the second seed, they'll have home court advantage through the next 2 rounds.
Well, it's always about the start. Again, when you're at home, you get confident. You got the fans behind you, but you still have to play good basketball. And typically a good start means a good game. So I think it's all contingent upon how they start the game.
And here's Leonard from 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. You look at the Bulls. You know, tonight Greg's going to tell us a lot about how they match up in the series at both ends of the court.
Yeah, we can talk about how well these teams match up in terms of talent, but in terms of how they match up in style, that's what we'll find out right now.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Holmgren the screen. To the inside. Nets passing it around. 6 to shoot. Lopez a screen. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the Nets another 3.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Pass to Williams. And Lopez pulls it down.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Down low, Lopez. Taken away by Williams.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now Murray. Here's McCain. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now, here's Melton. Anunoby outside. Doncic right side. Lopez with the block.
And we've seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
The Nets with the lead. Murray outside. Pass to McCain. And here is Murray. Doncic with the steal. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Now here's Murray. Fires the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Doncic feeling it out. Allen right side. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Fires from 14. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And here's Melton. Scoreless thus far. Doncic with the bucket.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Pass to McCain. Here's Leonard. To the left side wing. Holmgren wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Doncic with it. 6 points for him. Back to Melton. Now, here's Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So it's Brooklyn now. Now Murray to the paint and stolen by Williams. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Anunoby has the open look. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Pass to McCain. Looking to end the run. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Bulls. Outside Mathurin. They get it again. Out to Doncic. Inside. Allen. And Allen slams it in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
To the middle. Stolen by Allen. Inside. And finished off by Williams.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Leonard. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw fast.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Edey. Now George. Here's Edey. Fader on the way. Gonzalez grabs the board. Nets trailed by 6. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
When it comes to Jamal Murray, coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Brooklyn making a change here. 1:43 left in the first. Now here's Porter. Pass to Strus. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Outside, Mathurin gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
High post Lopez. Edey with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
41 seconds left to play here in the first.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Porter looking it over. And it's Vince Williams with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Holmgren the screen. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. That shot off. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Chicago. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up
18.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
They swipe it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Buzelis. Driving in. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Black. Outside Williams. Kicks it out to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's great.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Phillips. Buzelis with the ball. Defended by Mathurin. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Mathurin. Another shot. And Allen with the layup. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is. and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Buzelis' shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming on the fourth.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. Rupert grabs the board. Nets trailed by 7. They set the pick. Pass to Struce. Lets the 3 fly. It's all in by the Bulls. Outside Williams. Down low. Here's Mathurin. And it's Struce with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Buzelis. It's picked off. And here is Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
The time for the ball. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
5 to shoot. And here's Struce for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Leonard looking around. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Rupert. Shot, high post. Leonard, no luck. Bulls leading by 10. And here is Doncic. 12 points for him. Anunoby outside. Here's Edey. Here's Mobo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for Chicago.
So he gets them both. Nets trailed by 12. Here's Rupert. Still yet to score. Leonard. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Edey. And it's Struce with the rebound. And here are the Nets. Buzelis with the ball. He has 6. Outside Leonard. They could use a bucket. Can't get the layup. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Bulls. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Doncic drops the hammer.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguarded.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Nets trailed by 14. Murray outside. Pass to Holmgren. Over Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low. And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set. Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Lopez a screen. Here's Murray. The kick out to Lopez. Leonard with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
For 3.
Leonard's got 8 points.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
On the wing, Williams. Here's Edey. Still without a basket. Clock at 6. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
A 3 from Leonard. That one doesn't drop.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Mathurin. Puts one up from 19. A rebound by the Nets. In the corner, Murray with it. Now, Strus. And here is Holmgren. Defended by Mathurin. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Chicago's shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And Williams drops them both. Nets trailed by 16. Now here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 5.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Doncic outside. And they'll get another chance. Anunoby outside. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Anunoby's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Murray. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. deciding to change it up. Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to George. Now here's Melton. A shot's good on the assist by George. Melton's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's McCain. The Nets working the ball around now. Wide open look here for Murray. The offensive rebound. Pass to McCain. Just 5 on the clock. For the three. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. 51 seconds left here in the second. On the wing, Melton. Back to Black. Pass to Allen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Murray surveying the D.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Outside for George. And the three off target. To the left wing. Will it go? McCain. And it's sent back by George. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Swiped it away. And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. NBA Playoff Round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And here is Murray. Pass to Champagnie. From outside, off the mark. Bulls leading by 23. Williams a screen. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 16 points.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Murray for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Anunoby outside. It's Allen, top of the key. Back to Doncic. Screen by Allen. To the paint. From close range. And no good as it rattles out.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
To the inside. Pass to Buzelis. Rebound by the Bulls. Right around a minute and a half. Play here in the third quarter. Doncic outside. On the wing, Williams. There's the triple. It's good from long range. 13 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Murray outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Doncic. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his third foul of the game.
Timeout.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So it's Chicago now. Doncic with it. Outside, Mathurin sinks the triple. Mathurin's got his second basket of the night.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Murray outside. Here's Champagnie. 5 on the clock. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Shannon.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And here's Doncic from the arc. No good. Dismiss, number 4 in 10 shots. Outside Leonard. Holmgren in the corner. From past the arc. Outside Williams. Buries it down low. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
To Champagnie. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Shannon. Bulls moving the ball around. Now, here's Doncic. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Good on the three-point shot. Mathurin's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to Champagnie. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Doncic. He's got 16. Throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
He takes it in. Over in the corner, Williams. Doncic outside. The kick out to Williams. Offensive rebound. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Williams has got 17. Brooklyn with the ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They need this. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. 80 can't hit. Here's McCain. Outside Leonard. Let's Puts up a three. Second chance shot. And Holmgren lays it in. 6 points for him.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside Mathurin. That three off the mark.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Murray. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Inside. And stolen by Leonard. Jacks up a three. And the call go against Benedict Mathurin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago timeout call. Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court.
Now Strus. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Castleton. The shot. And it's Strus missing. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Topic. Pass to Buzelis. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Black.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Porter. Here's Topic. He has yet to score. Pass to Buzelis. Down low. Here's Porter. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half. Getting away from the three-point shot.
Screen by Allen. Back to Black. Anunoby in the corner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition bounce.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert. Pass
to Castleton. Takes it off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Back to Black. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And how about the focus from Allen? Just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score.
The Bulls have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. Porter in the corner. The steal. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Rupert. Here's Castleton. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to...
52.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Here's Simmons. Pass to Shannon. Back to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Now here's Porter. And here's Cruz for three. And they'll keep possession. Just 5 to shoot. With the drive. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Pass to Shannon. Hawkins outside. From outside the arc. And Castleton pulls it down. Here's Rupert. Back to Porter. Buzelis with the ball. To the inside. Castleton.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Back to Simmons. To the middle. And it's George finishing it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Hayes. Down low. Here's Simmons.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Timeout call, the Nets. And Simmons drops them both. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nets. Outside Leonard. The trade. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Hayes. Back to Jaquez. Shot clock at 6 for Murray. And again, no good by Chicago. The Nets on offense. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Simmons. Pick by Williams. Here's Hayes. They get a hand on it. Inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Outside Leonard. Puts it up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's 13 points for Leonard.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
Pass to George. And McCain pulls it down.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
3-pointer. No good there. Now the Bulls with it. And here is Simmons. He lobs it up. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Outside Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Leonard hits them both. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Black. Outside Williams. Pass to George. Here's Black. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Clock at 6. Jaquez can't hit. The Nets on offense. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Murray outside. Leonard inside. No dice from 9 feet out. 3 on 3. They set the pick. Here's Black. And stolen by Leonard.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. And here is Murray. Screen by Leonard. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. And it's sent back by George. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Doncic with it. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And Anunoby, here we go. 2 points, that one goes.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Down low, it's deflected. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And Brooklyn has possession. For 3, Murray. It's all in by the Bulls.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Melton. Back to Anunoby. To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Anunoby. To halt the run. Yes, that goes in. That's 10 points for Buzelis.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pass to Williams. A three-pointer, no good.
2 minutes.
It's the Nets now.
2 minutes.
Outside Leonard. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
The assist.
And that's now 18 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Anunoby in the corner. Back to Doncic. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Doncic. On the wing, Doncic. The kick out to Anunoby. The three-pointer is right on target.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for Chicago.
There was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
So it's Chicago now. .102 left in the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Lopez outside. Lets it go with a three. It's all in by the Bulls. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hayes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Now, here's Strus. 5 to shoot. Lopez a screen. Fires for 3. Got it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A big playoff win for the...
But an action with risk comes attraction. And I turn it to a track star. Wanted all the thing I rap for. I've been trying to since hacksaw, Jim Duggan, running through the field in my Timbs. Now I'm with your Metro on the VIP. Incoming. For the like we make love and thinking to myself, could I really be with one woman?